What is up, guys? It's Tikwave here again, and today we're going to play one of my favorite games of this year, Football Manager 2015. So many of you may not have a clue what Football Manager is, and some of you may know because I have been talking to you in real life and be like, "This is the best game ever made," and everyone's like, "No, it's not. You suck." And I'm like, "Okay, my parents said it was fun." Anyways, uh, as the title says, you're a football manager and we're just gonna roll with one edited data file, and it's gonna be LFC Marshall's transfer update, which is basically just an update that brought the right players to the right place. And I'm not gonna use any others, even though I have one that will add the Gibraltar leagues. I have one that will give you an Ebola injury that will last from between 7 months to 5 years, I think, if I remember correctly. Then I think this was just to a level 9 update in England that didn't work. And this is a real working level 9 English League database, which means that it would be Premier League, Championship, Scabbit League 1 and 2, Veteran Conference Championship, or whatever it's called, Veteran Conference North and South, and then I think 5 more stages after that. But today we just, and I have Sweden Division 3 because the club I play for, their main team plays for Division 3. But today we're just gonna roll with the LFC Marshall update, or in this career we're just gonna roll with that. And as you can see, with the LFC Marshall update you can't play with Ireland or Sweden, which really doesn't matter, because we're not gonna do that. What I'm gonna do though is that I'm gonna untick all the leagues or countries, and we are actually just gonna tick in the big one and then tick in some others. Sorry about that, needed to cough. Anyways, I put in well over 1,000 hours in this game, and it's been out for about 6 months. No, it's been out for about 8 months, I think. So yeah, I'm a loser. But it's so goddamn good. It's just like so good. Anyways, what we're doing now is we're choosing what nations that will be active and playable in the career, or whatever whatever I'm gonna call it. But right now I'm just gonna tick in the big ones, and then you know, let's take Mexico, Brazil, and Argentina as well. And then I'm gonna decide on some other leagues to take as well. I want Australia, because I played in that league a couple, or train in Football Manager 2014. I think I trained a team there and was highly successful. Was the best manager of all time there. Not bragging or anything. And then I want Iceland, because Iceland always seems to be a fun challenge, just like they are doing now, which almost qualifying for the Euro Cup, and almost qualified for the World Cup as well, which is really cool. And there's a Swede actually training them, or managing them, and I really like him. But we're gonna go with Belgium as well. I would want another league in Asia. We're gonna go with Portugal. I wanna be able to train in Scotland as well. Let's see, is there anyone else that would be kinda cool to have? My game always seems to crash when I have the MLS, so sadly I can't do that, but we can roll with let's do Greece. Yeah, let's do Greece next. And here we can choose how far down it's gonna go in the systems, and we're just gonna have it go all the way down on everything. And I'm gonna get to the other in a sec. As you can see, some nations have 4 or 5 divisions, some have 2, some have 3, some have even only have 1. I think there's just 1 or 2 countries that only have 1 though, but for now I'm just gonna put in everything. And then on mode, as you can see here, we can choose between playable and view only, and we're gonna have everything at playable, which means it's gonna take the longest. Or we can actually do this. I don't want to start in England. I don't want to start in Argentina. I don't want to start in Belgium. I don't want to start in Brazil. I don't want to start in France. Germany, I want to be able to start in if I want to. Not Holland. Iceland, I want on. Italy can F off. Mexico can F off. Portugal can F off. Russia's second division would be nice. And Scotland. Yeah, we're gonna do like that to begin with. We're gonna have a large database, and we're gonna disable attribute masking. We're gonna add players to playable teams. This is, by the way, the advanced options. It's like you can kind of make it better. We can use, if we want to, fake players and staff, but that's really boring because then you won't have, like, you know, can see who is Cristiano Ronaldo, who's Gareth Bale, who's Messi. You will only see number 7 at Real Madrid, and his name will be Patrick Controleniano, and then you're like, oh, that's Ronaldo, but you know, it's not that fun. Anyways, we're gonna start it in. Let's start it in Australia. And what I'm gonna add players to playable teams, disable player attribute masking, which means scouting won't be as. You know what? We're actually gonna not roll. We're gonna have attributes masking because that means I'm gonna need to use scouts. But anyways, this is it, and I'm gonna load it up, and I'll be right back. And we're back, guys. Here we are again. It's done loading. There are sometimes long loading times, but now we're just gonna quickly load up that sexy picture, and we're gonna be called Tikwave. We're gonna be born on the 7th of April in 1980. We're gonna be Swedish. A second nationality as an Australian for some reason. And we were born in. No, wait, let's change that actually to something cooler. Let's change that to Costa Rican. And we're gonna be born in. If we're lucky, maybe my real place of birth is here. No, it isn't. Then we're just gonna pick something at random, and we're gonna be born in Kungsbacka. And my favorite team is gonna be my real life favorite team, Manchester United. Anyways, this is how you set up your profile. You give it a name, date of birth, nationality. If I would have been playing without recording, I would have probably named it myself. But extra wait, actually, let's just do this. We're gonna be born in Eskilstuna because that's where I live. We're not gonna have any favorite teams for that. We're gonna be able to speak no other. We're not gonna log in on anything. Okay, so here is where you choose your team. We can coach both a single team or both club and international team. And right now, we can choose all, or we can also start unemployed, which means we won't have any work. We will just have to wait until someone gets fired and get their job. So right now, this is what we have to choose from. But I'm actually not gonna do any of it because we're gonna start unemployed. But otherwise, we could have done, for example, both club, and we could have gone with South Korea U19s if we wanted to, or we could have gone with the Greece U21s. Anyways, you get my point. But we're gonna start unemployed, and we're gonna start with nothing. So as you can see, our mental and coaching attributes are shit. There's a scale between 1 to 20, and right now, as you can see, we're not so good. But that means the challenge is more fun. And we're just gonna quickly say this. Here you see all my save games, and I have a lot. And basically all of them have gone a really long time, and some of them I'm only gonna for like a season or two, but yeah. Anyways, we're gonna quickly cancel that, and we're just gonna save game as. We're gonna rename it Tikwave. Enter. So as you can see, as it's saving right now, we can apply for Kilmarnock in the Scottish Premiership, Nicovolou in the Super League, which I'm guessing is Greece, the Panilayakos, I think it is. I'm sorry. I think it's also in Greece, but in the second division. Did they get demoted? I did not know that they got demoted. I thought they were in the top division. Anyways, yeah, or we can go for Stenhousemuir. Stenhousemuir? Anyways, they are in the Scottish League 1, which is, if I remember correctly, their second or third division. It's their third, because they have the Scottish Premiership, then the Scottish Championship, and then the Scottish League 1, and then Scottish League 2, and then they don't have any leagues. Anyways, I'm gonna apply for all of these jobs, and then I'm gonna actually end this episode here, because this was just, showing off what I'm doing, and my microphone is getting caught in everything, or my headset. Anyways, we're gonna just quickly check out their troops before we end this, and now everything is in the way. Nice. Kilmarnock, their season hasn't started yet, which is nice. They have some players who have some money. Like, for example, they have a young goalkeeper. As you can see, we don't know anything about him because we haven't scouted him, and we can't because we're not in a club. But he actually looks really pretty decent. He's worth 11.75k euro. And as you can see, they have some other players, but most of them are. Oh, they have they have Eremenko. Damn. He actually played for pretty good teams. As you can see, he played for Lich in Serie A. Then he played for Saturn from Russia. Yeah, from Russia. The Metalist Yaro Kilmarnock. He was on loan there a couple of years ago. Oh, that's pretty cool though. That he played for them on loan and then decided to go there now on a free. Let's see, what else do we got? I don't think they have any other special player. Oh, wait. I checked the value the wrong way. That was a cheap asshole. This is the best one. Craig Sampson, he's worth 325k. Pretty okay player, seems from his history. I've never played for represented Scotland, but anyways, we're just gonna apply for job. Then we're gonna check out Nicovolou or Falou or whatever. As you can see here, they are not so good on value, but they have a pretty young team. It seems like. Yeah, they have a young team, which is always a big plus. They have 22 and almost 23,000 capacity, but they're predicted to finish 18th in the Greek Super League, which is not so good since it's the last spot. So that would be a nice challenge to go in and try to keep them afloat in this Greek Super League. Let's see their history actually. Have they ever won anything? They have never won the top division. That could be a nice challenge. So we're just gonna apply for that job, but I don't think we're gonna get it. They are predicted to finish 13th in the national B Division South, which is also the last spot. And I'm actually just not gonna check that. I'm just gonna apply for job. And Stenhousemuir, I can guess is gonna finish low as well. Yeah, they are predicted to qualify to stay, and we're just gonna apply for that job as well. Anyways, that was this episode. I hoped some of you enjoyed it, or others hopefully come back and look in the couple next episode when we hopefully have a job. And I'll talk to you guys later.